Every December, something predictable happens. The table fills with heavy Christmas foods, the portions get bigger than planned, and the just one more bite turns into a full spiral. You can almost feel the guilt forming before the night is even over, as if each plate came with an emotional hangover attached. The lights are bright, the music is cheerful, but internally you feel a quiet frustration building. The kind that whispers, "Why does this happen every single year?" It's the same cycle: excitement, indulgence, and then regret. But this year, something feels different, like a shift is about to happen. And that shift starts the moment you realize the problem isn't you. It's the hidden traps built into the holiday season. For most people, Christmas seems harmless, almost innocent, until the scale jumps, the clothes tighten, and the energy dips. The holiday foods are engineered to override your willpower. High sugar, high fat, high reward, low control. It's not just overeating, it's biology, psychology, and environment teaming up against you. And you've lived this enough times to know the pattern by heart. You promise yourself you'll behave this year, but the buffet line tells a different story. The frustration isn't the overeating, it's feeling like you never had a choice. But what if you actually did? Imagine pausing this cycle before it even begins. Imagine walking into Christmas dinner without fear of losing progress, without anxiety about starting over on Monday, without the shame that usually comes after the last dessert. What if this Christmas didn't have to be the annual turning point toward frustration, but the beginning of something new? What if one shift, one small change, could rewrite the entire script you've been stuck in for years? This isn't about avoiding food, it's about reclaiming control. And the moment you understand what really triggers the holiday spiral, everything else becomes easier, especially when you see what comes next. I know exactly how it feels to sit at the Christmas table surrounded by food you love, trying to enjoy the moment while silently worrying about the consequences. You smile, you celebrate, you pretend everything is fine, but deep down there's a knot in your stomach that has nothing to do with the meal. It's the guilt that sneaks in right after the last bite, whispering that you've set yourself back again. And it hurts because you weren't trying to sabotage yourself, you were just trying to enjoy a holiday. That inner conflict makes Christmas feel less like joy and more like a test you keep failing. But the truth is, it's not your fault. And a healthy Christmas doesn't mean sacrificing everything you love. Most people think willpower is the issue, but you already have plenty of that. You've proven it countless times. The real struggle is emotional, wanting to enjoy the moment while fearing the aftermath. It's exhausting trying to balance celebration with self-control, especially when everyone around you is saying, "It's Christmas, just eat." That pressure, combined with tradition and family expectations, makes it even harder to stay aligned with your goals. And when the night ends, you're left with the weight of regret instead of the warmth of the holiday. This is exactly why so many people look for weight loss recipes during the season. They want freedom without fear. You're not alone in this. Every year, millions of people go into Christmas with good intentions, only to walk away feeling disappointed in themselves. And the most painful part is pretending everything is fine, even though you feel like you lost a battle no one else knows you're fighting. That silent frustration adds up over the years. It turns what should be a magical time into emotional turbulence. You deserve better than that. You deserve a Christmas where you feel proud, not guilty. And the truth is, deep inside, you know you're capable of more. You know you can enjoy the holiday without losing yourself in it. You've tried going all in, you've tried restricting everything, and neither approach worked, because the solution isn't about extremes. It's about strategy, awareness, and smarter choices that work with your life, not against it. A healthy Christmas isn't about dieting, it's about feeling in control again. And when you feel in control, everything becomes lighter, including your mindset. That's why this moment matters. The frustration you felt isn't a sign of weakness. It's the signal that you're ready for a better way. Not a strict plan, not a joyless holiday, but a path that lets you enjoy Christmas while still moving toward your goals. A path built on choices that feel good during the meal and still feel good the next morning. And the first step is understanding that you don't need to repeat the same cycle again this year, because something powerful is coming next. Now that we've acknowledged how heavy the holidays can feel, it's time to shift the narrative towards something empowering. Most people don't realize that Christmas doesn't need to be overloaded with unhealthy dishes to feel special. In fact, there are lighter, smarter, and incredibly flavorful options that bring the same comfort without the guilt. These aren't boring diet foods. They're festive versions that still feel joyful, warm, and satisfying. And when you place them on the table, no one even notices they're lighter. That's the beauty of this approach. Subtle changes with big rewards. Because wrong foods add up fast, but the right choices make a huge difference. You've probably experienced how quickly holiday calories stack up, sometimes in just one evening. It's not just the big portions, it's the sugar, the fats, the hidden ingredients that work against your goals. But the solution doesn't have to be restriction or depriving yourself of traditional flavors. The secret is creating versions that maintain the spirit of Christmas while supporting your body instead of overwhelming it. These alternatives can transform your emotional experience as much as your physical one. And what's even better, they're easier to make than you think. That's why I want to introduce you to a new way of experiencing Christmas food, a way that keeps the celebration intact while aligning with your desire for health, lightness, and progress. Imagine sitting down at the table knowing you can eat without fear because the dishes in front of you were created to help you, not sabotage you. Imagine enjoying every bite with full confidence. This kind of holiday is possible when you switch from heavy, traditional options to lighter, delicious alternatives. And you don't have to figure this out alone. Because the truth is, most people don't know where to start. They feel stuck between wanting to enjoy the season and wanting to stay committed to their goals. And that's exactly why these Christmas recipe swaps matter so much. They bridge the gap between celebration and well-being, allowing you to finally experience balance during the holidays. These dishes can gently shift your mindset from fear to freedom. And with every small, intentional choice, you begin to feel more in control of your holiday experience. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to reveal 7 healthy, delicious, and easy Christmas recipes that can help you enjoy the season without slipping back into old patterns. These are the kinds of dishes that still taste like Christmas, warm, cozy, nostalgic, but won't weigh you down physically or emotionally. They're designed to support your weight loss journey without taking away the joy of the holiday. And once you see how simple these swaps are, something inside you clicks, which leads us perfectly into what comes next. Now let's dive into the first wave of real practical value. 3 classic American Christmas dishes turned into lighter, low-calorie versions you can enjoy without fear. These recipes aren't just healthier alternatives, they're strategic swaps designed to support a healthy dinner while still delivering the comfort and tradition you expect from the holidays. Each one keeps the flavor profile Americans love, but removes the heaviness that usually triggers guilt the next day. Think of them as holiday upgrades. And the best part? They're incredibly simple to prepare, even if you're busy. Recipe 1. Light turkey and herb roast. Instead of drowning your turkey in butter and heavy seasonings, this version uses a clean herb blend, olive oil spray, lemon zest, and slow roasting to keep it juicy without excess calories. It tastes just like a traditional Christmas roast, but functions as genuine light food, giving you protein, satisfaction, and zero bloating afterward. Most people don't realize how small tweaks in preparation can completely shift how their body responds. This version lets you enjoy the centerpiece of the American table without sabotaging your progress. Recipe 2. Low-calorie green bean casserole. This dish is iconic in the US, but the traditional version is loaded with cream soups and fried onions. Here, we swap the heavy base for a homemade light mushroom sauce made with almond milk, veggie broth, and sautéed aromatics. The crispy topping becomes baked panko instead of fried onions. Same crunch, a fraction of the calories. This recipe feels familiar, warm, nostalgic, and perfect for a healthy dinner, yet it keeps your calorie load controlled. It's surprising how satisfying this lighter version can be. Recipe 3. Sweet potato mash without the sugar bomb. Instead of marshmallows, heavy cream, and butter, this version uses roasted sweet potatoes blended with cinnamon, nutmeg, vanilla, and a touch of Greek yogurt for creaminess. The flavor stays rich, holiday-themed, and comforting, but the calorie count drops dramatically. It's the kind of light food that still feels indulgent, the kind that tricks your brain into pleasure without the metabolic crash. You enjoy the sweetness, the warmth, and the nostalgia, all while staying aligned with your weight loss goals. And these 3 dishes alone can transform your Christmas table into something lighter, cleaner, and far more supportive of your goals without sacrificing joy or tradition. They give you your first taste of how easy it is to swap heavy holiday foods for delicious low-calorie options. And once you see how effortless these upgrades are, you'll start to realize something important. These 3 are only the beginning, because the next recipes take this idea even further and open the door to an even deeper shift in how you experience food during the holidays. Now that we've covered the first 3 recipes, it's time to take the next step with 4 more classic American Christmas dishes, all transformed into lighter, smarter, and low-calorie versions that keep you fully in control. These swaps aren't just about cutting calories. They're about redefining how holiday comfort food should make you feel. When you discover how effortless these changes are, something clicks. Suddenly, Christmas dinner becomes an opportunity instead of a setback. Notice how small choices completely change the outcome of your holiday. That's the power behind these next 4 recipes. Recipe 4. Light cranberry sauce with no added sugar. Traditional cranberry sauce is a sugar bomb disguised as something healthy. But this version uses fresh cranberries, orange zest, a cinnamon stick, and a small amount of natural sweetener. The result is bright, tangy, festive, and dramatically lighter. You keep the classic American flavor, but eliminate the crash, the bloat, and the empty calories. It's a perfect example of how a tiny ingredient shift can protect your goals without taking away tradition. 1 bowl, 1 swap, massive difference. Recipe 5. Low-calorie stuffing with veggie boost. Stuffing is one of the heaviest dishes on the holiday table. The typical recipe is loaded with butter-soaked bread, sausage, and oils. This upgraded version uses whole grain bread cubes, a sauté of celery, onions, mushrooms, broth, herbs, and just enough olive oil spray to crisp everything beautifully. You still get the warm, savory, comforting flavor Americans love, but with far fewer calories and way more nutrients. This dish proves that holiday comfort food doesn't need to weigh you down, literally or emotionally. Recipe 6. Slim down mac and cheese. Yes, even mac and cheese can be made lighter without losing its creamy holiday appeal. Instead of heavy cream and multiple sticks of butter, this version uses a smooth sauce made with skim milk, a small amount of reduced fat cheese, and pureed cauliflower for creaminess. The taste is classic, cozy, and familiar, yet the calorie load drops significantly. This version turns a traditionally dangerous dish into something you can enjoy confidently, and it fits perfectly into a healthier Christmas table without anyone noticing the swap. Recipe 7. Baked cinnamon apples instead of pie. Apple pie is delicious, but the crust alone can sabotage your progress. This alternative uses sliced apples baked with cinnamon, nutmeg, vanilla, and a touch of maple. Warm, soft, fragrant, and nostalgic, it delivers the same holiday satisfaction without the sugar overload. It's a simple, smart shift, but one that changes everything. You'll taste the holiday spirit while protecting your health, your energy, and your goals. And the truth is, these 7 recipes are doing more than saving calories. They're preparing you for the bigger transformation coming next. Now that you've seen how easy it is to make healthier Christmas meals, there's something important we need to acknowledge. December is still one of the hardest months of the year for anyone trying to stay on track. Even with the best recipes, the environment around you becomes chaotic. Your schedule shifts, invitations stack up, and routines fall apart almost overnight. It's not just about the food, it's about the stress, the noise, the pressure, the constant movement. And this combination creates a perfect storm that can derail even the most committed person. You know exactly what I'm talking about. The holiday rush, the decorations, the shopping, the deadlines, everything happens at once. Stress rises, patience drops, and suddenly you're grabbing whatever food is closest. December has a way of testing your discipline more than any other month. You feel pulled in every direction, and your body pays the price. It's not a lack of effort, it's the weight of the entire season, pushing against your progress. And that pressure doesn't just affect your mind, it affects your metabolism too. Then there's the lack of time. You wake up already behind schedule, and the day moves faster than you can keep up with. Cooking becomes harder, meal prep becomes unrealistic, and when healthy options aren't convenient, the easy choices win, even when you know they'll slow you down. December isn't a normal month. It's a month where structure collapses, and that makes your body more vulnerable to weight gain, sugar spikes, energy crashes, and cravings. It's not your fault, it's the environment. And of course, the temptations. Every table, every office, every family gathering is overflowing with sugary treats, heavy dishes, and foods designed to hit your emotional buttons. You tell yourself you'll resist, but after stress, plus tiredness, plus holiday pressure, willpower becomes fragile. You don't need judgment, you need support. Because December is not about discipline. December is about strategy. It's about having something that helps stabilize your body even when your schedule can't. And this moment matters so much. You've seen the recipes, you've seen how small choices can change your results, but December still demands more. You need an ally, something natural that works with your body to keep you balanced, controlled, and protected during the hardest month of the year. Something that helps you stay steady, even when your routine isn't. And in the next part, I'll show you exactly the kind of support that turns December from a threat into an opportunity. And this is exactly why so many people, especially during the end of the year, look for a little extra support to help their body stay balanced instead of spinning out of control. Because when insulin is already sensitive, reactive, or unstable, even small mistakes can make everything worse. And most people don't even realize how much seasonal stress, heavier foods, and irregular routines amplify the problem. So instead of trying to force willpower or push harder, they try to give their metabolism something that helps maintain stability. Nothing extreme, nothing miraculous, just an additional layer of support that reduces the internal chaos this period often brings. And it makes sense when you understand how delicate hormone regulation really is. When people start learning how insulin truly behaves, they suddenly notice that diet alone doesn't always anchor the system the way they hoped. That's when they begin exploring complementary tools that can help create a metabolic buffer, something that keeps blood sugar from swinging too high, too fast. It's not about replacing healthy habits, and it's definitely not about chasing shortcuts. It's about reinforcing the body's natural ability to stay in balance rather than letting every spike, crash, and craving dictate the day. This kind of support becomes especially valuable in seasons filled with social events, travel, late dinners, and constant temptations. The goal isn't perfection, it's stability. The truth is, there are certain nutrients and natural compounds that researchers have studied for years because they influence insulin sensitivity, glucose uptake, and metabolic rhythm. People who understand this often choose to combine lifestyle changes with something that helps their body respond better to meals. not as a fix, not as a miracle, but as a reinforcement for what they're already trying to do. And when the body feels supported, the overeating episodes become less intense, hunger becomes more predictable, and mood swings calm down. It's a subtle shift that helps prevent those big crashes that make the season feel harder than it should. And this is where a lot of individuals notice the difference between trying to control everything manually and having something that works alongside their routine. Because the truth is, no one wants to live obsessed with food rules, especially during holidays, birthdays, celebrations, or the end-of-the-year rush. Having complementary support simply reduces the pressure. It helps people stay consistent even when life gets messy. And instead of punishing themselves for every slip-up, they gain a sense of control that doesn't feel forced or exhausting. Again, no promises, no hype, just a practical reality that many have already understood. But here's where things get even more interesting, because once you understand how insulin truly influences your daily decisions, your energy, your cravings, and even your emotional state, you start to realize that complementary support isn't just about the holidays. It becomes something that makes sense anytime your routine gets unpredictable or your metabolism feels sluggish. And there's one specific type of support that people over 40 have been paying attention to, not because it's trendy, but because it aligns with everything we've discussed so far. And in the next part, I'll show you exactly why it matters. And this is exactly the moment where GlucoArmor naturally fits into the story, not as a shortcut or a miracle, but as a complementary support system for people who want to maintain balance even when life becomes unpredictable. GlucoArmor was created with a blend of natural ingredients traditionally used to support metabolic rhythm, insulin response, and overall glucose stability. Nothing synthetic, nothing aggressive, and definitely nothing that replaces healthy habits. Instead, it was designed to work alongside real life, especially during times when meals, schedules, and stress get harder to control. The GlucoArmor link is in the first pinned comment. What makes GlucoArmor so interesting is that it focuses on ingredients known for supporting a more balanced lifestyle rather than pushing the body into extremes. These are compounds that help people feel more stable after meals, maintain better rhythm throughout the day, and reduce the discomfort that comes from sudden spikes and crashes. For many people, this kind of complementary support brings a sense of calm to their routine, especially when everything around them feels rushed, busy, or chaotic. And that's exactly why its timing, right now, makes so much sense. December is a month where routines fall apart fast. Office parties, family dinners, travel, heavier meals, desserts that show up out of nowhere, it's a perfect storm for metabolic overwhelm. And that's why so many people choose something that helps them stay consistent instead of feeling like they have to start over every Monday. GlucoArmor doesn't require strict rules, special diets, or complicated steps. It was created to fit inside a fast-paced lifestyle, especially this time of year, without adding stress or pressure. The GlucoArmor link is in the first pinned comment. Inside GlucoArmor, you have botanicals and nutrients that work as gentle supporters of the body's natural processes, ingredients that people have used for generations to encourage balance, calm reactivity, and reinforce metabolic stability during demanding periods. And because it's built around natural compounds rather than stimulants or harsh synthetics, many individuals feel comfortable using it even when life gets hectic. It's the kind of product that complements real life rather than complicating it. And that's exactly why it resonates so much with people over 40. But the most important part is this. GlucoArmor isn't here to take over your health, it's here to support it. To give you that extra layer of stability when everything else is working against you. And once you understand how each ingredient plays a role, it becomes clear why so many people rely on it during high-stress seasons like December. And in the next section, I'm going to show you exactly what's inside it and why these ingredients matter more than most people realize. This is the point where everything finally clicks for the person watching, because December isn't just another month. It's the month where healthy eating becomes harder, cravings become stronger, and routines get swallowed by chaos. And that's exactly why the idea of having extra support becomes so appealing right now. When someone hears, if you want a lighter, more conscious, and more balanced Christmas, this might be your best ally, it immediately aligns with their deeper desire for control, stability, and peace. It's not pressure, it's relief. December brings a unique emotional tension. People want to enjoy the season, but they don't want to start January feeling defeated. They want freedom, but they also want balance. They want to try the desserts, but they want to feel good the next morning. This inner negotiation is exactly where desire grows because the viewer realizes they don't need to choose between enjoyment and discipline. They can support their body so it handles the season better. That's why complementary tools feel so relevant right now. And for many people, the idea of maintaining steadier habits, even if minimal, becomes incredibly attractive during the holidays. It's why search terms like healthy eating, fit recipes, low-calorie recipes explode every December. People want to indulge, yes, but they also want to stay aligned with their long-term goals. So when something enters the scene that fits naturally into this mindset, it creates a powerful sense of, this is exactly what I need right now. Not later, now. Desire intensifies when timing and identity collide. The viewer doesn't just want to feel good physically, they want to feel proud of themselves. They want to be the kind of person who enjoys Christmas without losing control. The kind who makes conscious choices, stays in rhythm, and doesn't let one month undo what took months to build. And the moment they see a solution that aligns with this identity, it becomes more than a purchase, it becomes